So just take a moment to bring your awareness into your body and into your space. Slow, deep breathing into the belly. Your feet are parallel and about shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent. And we're going to just do something real simple. So just rest your hands just on your thighs lightly, and then we're going to stick our chin out. Maybe I'll go from the side to show you. Stick the chin out, and then chin goes to the chest, and you roll back up. So a very gentle spinal activation. Exhale as you go out, and inhale back in. It's called turtleneck. Kind of
Yes.
pretending you're like a turtle. So just moving your vertebrae and your spine in their full range of motion gets them all activated. This is really nice to activate the spinal cranial sacral pump as well. Get the cerebral spinal fluid moving. Real gentle. We'll do this last one. Coming back up, bringing our fists or light fists up by our head. We're going to inhale, look up, and then exhale, curl the body, tuck the tailbone under, the elbows almost touch, and then inhale again. Inhale. This is opening to the sun. Another nice activation for the spine. Exhale as we curl up, and inhale as we open. The breath moves the energy, the qi. So that's slow, deep breathing, taking in fresh energy as you open, and then you're expelling stagnant energy, curling up, pushing it out of the body, and bringing in the fresh sunshine. And let's mix it up a little bit. Next time we're going to come up, we're going to twist to the side. And down to center. Open to the side. And back down to center. Gives a little twist on the spine. It's important to move all the joints in your body through their full range of motion every day, because that way you'll keep that full range of motion. Let's do one more to each side. And just relax. Palms face forward. We're just going to kind of scoop around and spiral the arms backwards, extending through the thumbs, feeling a stretch in the forearm, and relax. Do that again. Feeling that stretch. Relax. Do it again. And then this time we're going to drop our ear to the shoulder. Feel that stretch on the opposite side of the neck. And then we're going to rotate up and down on that. So looking down at your armpit and then up towards the sky. Feeling the stretch through the arms and releasing all that tension in the neck. And then rolling over to the other side. First feeling that stretch through the neck and then rolling back and forth on the shoulder. I like to look down at my armpit and then up the sky. That gets you the nice roll. And down to the chest. Let's just shake that out a little bit. First part of a Qigong sequence, I like to do activations and things that are designed to get rid of stagnant energy. Shaking is one of those things, as well as just stretching any kind of tension, breathing into that, moving the joints, all releases kind of stagnant Qi so that we can fill back up with fresh Qi. So in a short routine like this, that's probably a good enough activation, warm up. And now we'll go into some of the flows, which is where we build energy in our body. So we'll start palms up, going out, and then like a breaststroke, we'll go back and around and then circle back through. Palms out to the front and circling around. There's a little bit of a bend in the legs as you go out and then an extension as you're coming back in. This is called bear swimming. So you can imagine your big polar bear in the frigid ocean, and you're just swimming. Nice stroke of energy. Inhale as you expand your breast, and then exhale as you go forward. So you're clearing out that stagnant Qi, pushing it out with the beginning part of the move, and then bringing in fresh energy as you do your breaststroke. We're born with a certain amount of Qi. It's called the original Qi. And as we go through life, the idea is to try to conserve that, because once you run out of it, then your life is over. So you can't get it back, but you can fortify it with Qigong and good nutrition, things like that. And things that will deplete that original Qi faster are things like stress, not eating well, basically not sleeping well, anything like that. Sickness all depletes that original Qi. That's our last one. We do the wave now. Palms are forward. Inhale, bring the arms back, up and over as if there's a wave crashing down over you. Inhale up and exhale down. Pretty simple. It's just inhale up the back, moving the energy down the front. This actually stimulates the flow in the microcosmic orbit, one of the important, I don't know, power generators in the body. It's one of the ways you can fill up your power bank if you've depleted it. So I love doing any kind of microcosmic orbit flows. And this one, just imagine, I know you're in dry Arizona, but imagine you're at the ocean. Maybe we'll go to Hawaii or something. And warm water, and the waves are just crashing over you, or you're on your surfboard. You know how they get tubular? We're going tubular right there. It's just coming over, but not pushing us off our surfboard. So yeah. And the key thing is just really bring your attention internally and just feel that. So soft focus if your eyes are open, and if your eyes are closed, yes, just feeling into your body. We'll do one more. And a little bit more on that water theme, palms face up. We're going to scoop up some water. Pinkies are going to our third eye, and then the back of the hands sort of go towards each other, and you just flow down any way you want. Inhale up, and then flow down the front of the body. So this is focusing on that microcosmic orbit, but the front part of the flow this time. So the circulation goes up the back from the perineum, over the crown of the head, connects at the mouth. So it's good to put the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth to connect that flow, and then flows down the body back to the perineum. That's the full microcosmic orbit in brief. So here we're just feeling that downward flow, like water splashing on us, and then a waterfall coming, trickling down the front of our bodies. Remembering who we are, we're just fluid energy. We're not really fixed forms. I mean, we're floating in a sea of Qi. So unlimited potential all around us we can just tap into. So nice little flow like this brings that energy back in, fills up our power bank, our batteries. Let's do one more. And then settle down, hands crossing each other right in front of the lower dantian, that point in the center of the belly, about 2 finger widths below the navel, but in the very center. So connect with that energy center. Notice how your body's feeling. You might feel the warmth and the tingling of the Qi circulating. Some people feel it right away. Other people, it takes a while to develop. But there's extra Qi, and we're going to store that now by doing some just slow circles in front of that power center in your belly. Imagine the center of that power center becoming like a whirlpool, so that all the energy that's circulating in the body that's extra, that would just kind of dissipate if we didn't do this, is being collected. It's going down into that spiral, that whirlpool, and it's condensing in the very center like into a pearl, your storage form. Go a couple turns the opposite direction just to seal that in. And thank you for doing some Qigong with me. Take that great feeling with you into the day.